What's going on, sweet cheeks? At work and definitely begin listening when you can. Well, that's cool, man. All right. I'm the only one in here. There's 5 people here, believe it or not. Rich is here. What's going on? Peeps in the bushes. Looking forward to the 351. Hell yeah, man. That build can go simple or it could go big. Got a lot of options at my disposal right now. That's for damn sure. What's up? Street Slayers. What's going on, man? But yeah, that was something that was in the works for 2 weeks now. Because I had initially gone and looked at one I saw online, and it was, like I said, it was locked up, but it was the same guy who said, well, would you want to buy this one? And it was in a Ford truck that him and his son are building. I don't think his son didn't even look like he was a driving age. This is something they wanted to work on. And he said it was coming out because it was putting that engine that I got was putting antifreeze through the tailpipe, which is, basically a head gasket blowing out. And I said, that's not a big deal to me. And they just wanted it out because he had got a deal on a 6.3 LS. It was sitting there too. He goes, I was like, oh boy. He goes, no, don't give me crap for it. I guess he had gotten a good deal on it. It was only I only had 46,000 miles on it, I think. So that's and he said he didn't tell me how much he paid, but he said he goes, I couldn't pass it up for the deal. So Mr. Mach 1, what's happening? But I had to wait till he pulled the engine out, so I waited and he pulled it and I went and picked it up. At the yard tomorrow, checking out his bumper. Two Stangs Productions. What's going on, man? At Station 24. It must be a restaurant. Yeah, I was talking with my buddy here about 351, and I just said, I could do several things right now. And we're going back and forth with it. Take care, guys. Yep, all right, man. See ya. Because I was totally screwing with him, but it is a possibility if I really want to go for it. I said, because he's getting a Whipple for his 03 Cobra, and he's waiting on that. He just told me it was 4 weeks out. I said, you know what? I said, screw it. Why don't I just go full bore on this engine? Just have him bore that some bitch out, and just make it into a freaking small block 427. He was like, do it. I don't know if I want to go that far. But that is a possibility. It's a possibility. I don't know. The other thing I told him was, I said, dude, I could take my sweet ass time on this engine, save some money, build it up, throw that 306 I got sitting on a stand in Ginger for now, ride around with it, get it to where it's running good, and put it up for sale as a running engine. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Man, that's an option I could do. Take my time building it really good. Bama 5-0, what's happening? You must have to work tomorrow, just like myself. There you go. You got it. I'm sure somebody else will ask me that question. I've got no doubt. Said new engine looks good. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, it's a clean engine, man. It's he thinks something was done to it. He says, I think they may have been in there. So that'd be interesting to find out. I mean, I don't know how extensive they went in there. I'll find out when I start pulling it apart, but let's see. You need an expensive ported lightning intake for that. 5.8. Yeah, I mean, if I want stock, and that's kind of how I want to go with it. I'm not a big fan of cowl hoods, and I know Ford Blue will be like, what? But I'd rather just keep the engine, just regular, could close, and they open it up and go, what the fuck? But yeah, lightning intakes are like stupid. I mean, stupid expensive. And it's just the lowers too. The lowers are expensive. It's to a point that they're expensive that makes it absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for just a lower to be $750. That's dumb as shit. Now, if you want to put them together and charge $1,000 or more, I get it. But for a lower to be $750, there's no reason for that. I mean, that's just people that are just gouging, as all that shit is. But I mean, there are cheaper ones that will take like a trick flow. You can find them. I've looked around. It's like a 351 lower that looks that you can hook a trick flow upper to. So they're way cheap. They're like $300. Let's see. Mach 1 found a nice one, not too far from me, fair price. But I have to cut 5-foot trees and weeds to get out myself. Found what? Oh, Mach 1 you found. Okay, I thought you were talking about Mr. Mach 1. Never mind. Trees growing through the hood or something. Frank Stangs, what's happening? I have the ported Lightning lower with a tubular GT40 on my 351. Yeah. Yeah, dude, them things are, I don't know. I don't know. If people pay those prices, then they're going to stay there. But I can't see paying that much money for them. That's just stupid to me. It's just dumb, especially for them tubular intakes. They're ugly as sin. I think them are the ugliest fucking intakes I've ever seen in my life. I really do. I just want it lower. I can put any kind of upper on it. Let's see. 2 Stangs. I've never done 10.5 on a Fox. I've done 15 by 10s and a 6.5 foot backspace. But still on edge. Say, Andy Freitas, what's up? You want to have any experience with SVE rads from LMR? I got one. Works fine. I will tell you this. If I get a 3-row, I'll just go and buy it from eBay. I don't give a shit. That's Chinese. One's Chinese, one the other's Chinese. Doesn't matter. So if you want to spend a little more money and have it say SVE, go ahead. But if you want a cheaper one that's the same thing, it's made from China, go to eBay. That's my whole opinion about it. And regular guy garage, what's up, dude? What is up? Long time, man. You see my new video? What I got? Brailsford, what's going on? He's got an Edelbrock. Well, it must be the EFI intake. Okay. Best looking Ford intake ever produced by man. No, it's not. Everybody knows I don't like those stupid tubular intakes. I think they're stupid. They're ugly as shit. The best one's a 93 Cobra. Let's see. Car Mob, what's going on, man? Had some fun in the sun last weekend. Except for that little bit of rain. Wasn't too bad this time around. Always rains at mobs, even though it was just for a few hours this time around. Ford Blue Gauge, you talking about the 10.5 17s in my Fox body that we're just saying? I got a new one and already leaks. Well, you got to be careful with them things. Leighton Welding, what's up, Funky? I dropped the link for the best 351 EFI intake. Put elbow on it and a stockish throttle body and stay under the hood. All right. JB Garage, what's happening? Car Mom saying hi to everybody. Yeah, let me hang on a second, dude. I got to go. In order for me to get that link, I got to go on YouTube and go in my live stream. So, well, hang on. I'm going to do it on here. I can turn the volume down on my phone. Do it on there. See what we're talking about. The only problem is if it's an elbow, I hopefully I don't have to go that route. Those things are hideous too. I'm picky, man. I'm picky. Yeah. Where the hell is it? All right, here we go. Picky, man. I'm picky. All right. Yeah. And that's $500. Oh shit. So everybody saying hi. Anybody knew I can set you up through text monkey. Oh, well, I see it now. I got it on the phone. Excuse me. Catch everyone later. Gotta wash the wife's filthy car. All right, man. See you later. It also makes work on Focus so much easier. Yeah, I bet. There's all that room. Broke a tool. What's going on, man? Oh, stop it. All right. Yeah, see, I seen this old farm shop that I follow. The guy's got the 351 in his Fox. I believe it's a 93 hatch. And he's got a 351 lower with a 93 Cobra upper. And he sent that out and got it ported by Big Dogs for his 351. So that'd be a cool look, but them things are expensive too. I'm waiting on my Powerade popsicles to freeze so I can go in the garage. How long does it take you to wash your truck? Let's see. Depending on the line, if it's pretty short, about 3 minutes through the car wash. It's a lot of real estate to freaking hand wash, dude. Oh, man. We got a good car wash here. It's not the greatest after you go down Mobs Road. It gets most of it clean, but there's a lot of dirt that gets up into areas. So after you drive away from the car wash, the stuff that leaks out from underneath and everything, like on my side steps and stuff, it gets down there. And it doesn't clean the back of the tailgate very well. Are you interested in that 440 4-speed setup? Yeah. And then I got the paint today to fix the engine bay. So I'll be working on that tomorrow. I'll pour the car out of the garage and shut the garage so I don't get no dust inside there in those engines or anything. And I'll get that thing painted. Hope shit, if I can do it fast enough tomorrow, I'll paint the damn thing tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I got different paint this time. I got some stuff that'll be more with staining of high temperatures because, like I said, that header was so damn close to the strut tower. That's what really caused most of that stuff to do that. But that stuff with details info, so much easier. Freaking if you don't get it, I probably will. Mob Mud is the real deal, yeah. And badass 93 stings. What's up? That I'd have to figure out what are standard injectors on a 351. Does anybody know? Ford Blue Cage does. I know he does. He'll tell me here in a minute because they put brand new injectors in this thing. I hope the gas tank was clean when they did that. I had a set of headers that I think were 351 Fox swap ones at Forte. Oh, you did? 24 pound? That's what I was thinking. Said they were new. It's got an MSD distributor in it too. So, and yeah, but all that shit on that thing is coming off. He goes, I got the. He goes, the wiring harness is with it too. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't need that. Because I'll just stick a Fox harness on the thing. Then I'll just have our guy here, Tyler, tune it. Because he does. I always forget the damn name of this thing. Quarter horse. He does the quarter horse. He knows how to tune the old A9Ls and stuff. I also got the newer style 24-pound injector, 4-hole skinny. What's that mean? What is that? 4-hole skinny. They got 4 holes on it or something? Sup Funker. How about that? Salty. Sup Funker. Sup Funker. Like the Explorer style injectors. I don't know. I've never seen Explorer injectors. All I've ever seen are Fox injectors. Ugh. Mr. Mach 1. Mr. Mach 1 had left the building. It said, new subscriber, Salty Sting, subscribe to your channel. About time. Jeez. What is people lighting me up with here? Oh, Salty texted me. That's what happens when I set my phone down. Holy crap. That's what Mr. Mach 1's eating. Look at that. It's like that Simpson movie, and they called that sandwich the clogger. Congrats on passing me again on subs. Oh, did I? Honey, what am I up to now? I don't even know. I have no idea. I was paying attention when I was at Mobs only because Boosted kept saying, we got to get you up there. What are you at now? What are you at? He kept asking me when I was like, I really, truly don't look at it that much. Every once in a while I looked. 283. No, I asked him if they called that sandwich the clogger. He said, no, it's the big pig. It's the same thing. But I wasn't getting any notifications, so I unsubbed and resubbed. See, I don't think you got to do that. I think if you turn off notifications and then turn them back on, I think that'll reset it as well. Let's see, Bama just got home from the shop, about to work in the garden. What's in the garden, man? Tomatoes, potatoes, corn, peppers, cucumbers. Squash, broccoli. You could be right. Could be. I'm not always right. Badass. I have to work tomorrow. That sucks. Garage Squad's on, man. They're redoing what is it called? The Little Red Express. They're doing one of those. I think there's one around here. Brussels sprouts. Ugh. I like broccoli and cauliflower. 10 millimeter in the garden. Oof. Didn't know you could grow steel. He said, ew, to freaking Brussels sprouts. Oh, nice. 78 360 with the stacks. Yeah, it's got the stacks on it. I don't know what engine's in it. I just remember seeing these. Somebody around here has one. I've seen it around here before, but yeah, you don't see too many of those. 10 millimeter in the garden. Some cucumbers. Not a big cucumber fan. I love pickles, though. Did you know? He's probably not in here yet. I'm surprised he's not. I'm wearing his shirt. He had called me when I was about ready to head to my brother's birthday thing. And he called me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making pickle wraps." He goes, "Pickle wraps? What the hell's a pickle wrap?" I said, "You take a piece of ham, you spread cream cheese over it, you wrap it." He goes, Stop, you lost me at freaking cream cheese." I was like, "What?" I was like, "You wrap a pickle in it, you eat it, it's good." He's like, "Oh, I hate cream cheese." Anywho, did they all come with a 360, or did some of them have a 318 as well? Got me. I'm not a big Mopar guy. I don't know. I think they all did, but not sure. I got tomatoes, corn, okra. I've never had okra. Although when I seen that stuff cooked, it looked like schnot coming off those things. Squash, jalapenos, cucumbers, watermelon. I'm not a big watermelon fan. Cantaloupe, turnip, greens. What do you mean by greens? Mustard greens. And then he lists them. Collard greens and kale. Collard greens. I lived in the South. I did see it didn't look very appetizing when they cooked it. Yeah, I don't eat cream cheese. Hey, I'm telling you, man, take some cream cheese, spread it out on a piece of ham, roll a pickle in it. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. I'm plotting on a 318 build. 30 over, 318 is a 5.3. Fried okra is a friggin' bomb. I don't know, man. When I see it look like schnoz coming off, it doesn't look very appetizing. It's like the first time I cut open a papaya. I was like, whoa. I was like, this smells like dirty socks. And I'm like, why does it have fish eggs inside? They're like, no, it's very good. He goes, the smell doesn't represent what the fruit is. I said, I'm not eating anything. It smells like dirty socks. That's why I don't eat cabbage. I'll eat sauerkraut, but I ain't eating cabbage. Collard greens, collards, and cornbread is awesome. I don't know. It doesn't look very appetizing. If you use coconut oil, I love coconut, on the frying pan when you sweat your kale, it makes it easier to scrape it into the tray. That's great. That's boiled okra. I don't eat that shit either. I don't know. I don't eat this stuff, man. I've never had it. I think it'd be actually hard to find okra up here, guys. Seriously, I'm not even kidding you. Buy a whole bologna and slap that sucker on a barbecue, oh baby. Well, that's another thing. We have ring bologna up here. Apparently, down south, that's not a thing. Just my sister lives in North Carolina now, and when I went down to visit her, she goes, "There's some things that I need you to bring for me because they don't have them down here." One of them was ring pickled bologna, which I like. I think it's good, but yeah, I had to bring her ring pickled bologna. It's not a thing. Even regular ring bologna isn't a thing down there. It's just not. Stupid fast truck, what's going on? And Funky, where are you? I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan, man. Yeah, we don't have. I don't think we have okra. I don't ever see okra in the produce department up here. Let's see. Okra is at the store. I don't see it at the Myers here. I don't. Seriously, the one up the road. It could be at a different one around town, but I don't ever remember seeing that there. I don't think I do. Could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, when I were to produce down in Florida, yeah, it was always there. Have I ever had scrapple? What the hell's scrapple? What is scrapple? Oh man. You got to go to Walmart to get okra. Well, I ain't getting it then. I don't shop at Walmart. Let's see, Funky, go to the frozen food freezer and you can buy breaded okra and then just take it home and deep fry it. It's easy. We don't have a deep fryer. So, what does this fried okra taste like? Just so you know, like my favorite vegetable is peas. I love peas. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I'm even in my older age now, I don't really like corn. I used to love corn. I will eat corn on the cob, but just regular corn kind of sucks. I don't know why my taste buds have changed like that. Let's see. I've seen it at Armeyer. Have you? I could be wrong, man. I don't know. I don't look for okra. Let's see. Scrapple is the bomb. But the everything but the oink. You don't need a deep fryer. Are you talking about like filling a pan up with like oil and throwing it in there? This is my question. What do you do with the oil when you're done with it? We don't got like a grease dumpster. Let's see. Holy crap, this thing jumped up. I got that when I lived in Maryland. It's good, but not good for you. Yeah, good for you. Picked Sweet is a good frozen brand if y'all got that. Seen okra at Myra also. Okay. You can put it in the oven, let it turn brown, and eat the shit out of it. God, you people in this okra. What does it taste like? Tell me what it tastes like. And don't tell me it tastes like okra. I have a farm and farmers market less than a mile away. A small pot, put some vegetable oil and deep fry it. It's that simple. Yeah, but I'm hung up on what to do with the oil. You're done with it. I mean, you like say you want French fries, right? You just stick them in the oven, right? You don't have to deal with the grease. It's better for you. And then, shoot, I even got like I'll even take like potatoes. I got a French fry cutter, and throw those in the oven. Those are good. I grew up in Philly. Scrapple was a staple. I have no idea what this scrapple is. I always save my oil and reuse it for like fries or fried green tomatoes. That's another thing I've never had. Fried green tomatoes. It tastes like ogre. See, I knew that was going to happen. Tastes like chicken? I doubt it. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken. Well, I'll tell you this. If I want something that tastes like chicken, I'll eat chicken. Now, Mob, they just got some baby chicks. Those look delicious. Oh, it was funny when I was up to my brother's there. I said, he's got a male, he's got a male cow there. And I was like, so what do you do with him? He goes, we're going to sell him. I said, you're going to sell him? He goes, yeah. I was like, well, he looks delicious. I said, you're not going to slaughter him? He goes, no, he's more like a pet now. I said, did you name him? He said, yes. I'm like, why are you naming cows, bro? It's like, there's your freaking meal ticket right there. When he raises goats and stuff and chickens, he slaughters chickens all the time. It tastes good. That's what it tastes like. These people. Oh man, just toss the oil over the fence. Oh man. That's right, it tastes like chicken. I'll eat chicken then. What are the details on the other live streams you have scheduled for 7:40 today? No, I accidentally hit it and then I deleted it. I deleted that off whatever this is, StreamYard. Let's see. There you go, Mom. That's it. It just tastes good. I burn the grease in our fire pit. We got a fire pit, but we don't ever like throw anything in it to burn. Do you have an air fryer? No. Got a convection oven. Man, fried green tomatoes is a southern thing. Yeah, I know. Oh, fried tomatoes. Damn it, Funky, what do you eat? Do you have a Vegematic? What the hell's a Vegematic? It slices, it dices, and oh, just look at those chili fries. Oh man, yeah, fresh eggs and fresh chicken for the salter. Yeah, my brother he gets all kinds of eggs, man. And well, we were up there. He asked my mom. He goes, "Do you need eggs?" My mom's like, before she could answer, he goes, "Yes, you do." She's like, "Why don't?" He goes, "Yeah, you need eggs." Because apparently he had too many of them. Because he's got a lot of chickens. What's up, Boosted? What's going on? Fried okra does not taste like chicken. I don't know who's doing your cooking, but they're cooking it wrong. It tastes like chicken. Well, did they fry it in oil that they fried chicken in? That could be the problem. Are they reusing the oil that you say you save that they fried chicken in, so therefore it tastes like chicken? That's another thing. A little behind here, aren't I? It is a boring fire pit. Just sits there with a top on it. You can use the old grease for biofuel, eh? Fresh eggs are way better. I will kill for green fried tomatoes. I thought they were fried green tomatoes. Sure, I can see that. What do I eat? Well, I said I like peas, like macaroni and cheese. uh, Burgers, a lot of chicken. Um, I make like tacos. I'll make like veggie tacos sometimes. Veggie enchiladas. Like I take what I do is I'll take mushrooms and people are gonna go, ugh. Yeah, I take mushrooms because it can be like substitute like meat, black beans, pepper, like a green pepper, red pepper, green pepper, or yellow pepper, orange pepper, whatever. Onion, and I mix up my own taco seasoning. And that's like your meat, it's like your filling. Put that in some tortillas, wrap it up. I make my own sauce, enchilada like sauce. Put it over that, throw some cheese on it, bake it in the oven. It's good stuff. I make wet burritos. Those are good. Matter of fact, did you know the wet burrito was invented right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan in the 60s? I heard that and I wonder if it was true. I looked it up and it is. There you go. And the claim was by a restaurant here in town called the Beltline Bar. And they got the world famous wet burrito with special sauce and cheese. They had a song years ago. I had it. It sucked. I was like, this sucks. But there's a place right up the road that also claims it too called Taco Boy. And they claim they did it. That shit's the bomb. That's some good stuff up there. I will tell you, you'll have some big ass brown squirrels in Michigan. Oh man, you should. Yeah, you go out in the woods, man. People eat squirrels. I mean, obviously, just don't eat the little city rat squirrels. Those things eat anything. You want the ones out in the woods. Okay, let me go get this dog water grass, and I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. Craig, what's going on? 351s are slow. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. I make a great wet fart. That's terrible. That's so bad. Oh man. I made some good wet burritos the other friggin' day. Hell yeah, man. Those things are pretty much I forgot the flippin' beans. That pissed me off. I forgot the refried beans. I'm not like an all meat wet burrito guy. So I quick made up some rice, mixed it with the wet burrito, man. Oh, that stuff was good. I was like, damn, that made up for it. I did not know about the wet burrito. Nice fun fact. Yeah, I live in the freaking city that created it and didn't know it. So, and Brian GT101, what's going on? I thought the wet burrito was a byproduct of what you ate 6 hours prior. Yeah. Squirrel and dumplings. I've had squirrel, man, but it was woodsy squirrel. Wasn't like this friggin' it wasn't the city rat squirrels. Those things eat garbage and stuff. The ones out in the woods, man, they eat nuts. Your bacon wrap jalapenos were killer at Party of Moms. Hell yeah, man, those things are pretty good. I've had somebody made some one time. They were flipping awesome. Except I don't think they used cream cheese or sausage. What they did was they would take like the little mini sausages, and I think what they did was they cut those in half and stuffed those in a jalapeno with a little bit of cream cheese and wrapped them up in bacon. Those things were pretty good, man. Those are the best ones I had ever had. Wet burritos sound like swamp ass. Why do you say that? There's nothing in there that gives you the runs. I mean, I guess it depends on where you go. I mean, it's just meat. You put some refried beans in there. I mean, I don't know what you guys are putting in my burritos, but I'm not putting laxatives in it or anything. I mean, well, yeah, thanks, man. The friggin' jalapeno wraps, yeah, those are. I wish I knew how that dude did those. I think maybe he stuffed cheese in there with the sauce. I don't know. Those are good though. But wrapped anything in bacon and it's good. Yeah. Wrapped fried okra, wrapped bacon, or wrap okra with bacon and fry it. That's probably going to be good. Bet you tastes like bacon chicken. Anything tastes good. Okay. Pony 1992. Hello. What's going on, man? Is this a food channel? It turned into that when people started talking about gardens and okra, and I said, "Is it the kind you like? Is it that's that vegetable that has the schnoz coming off it?" And everybody's like, "No, that's boiled okra." And it went to hell from there. Everybody's saying it tastes like chicken. People are upset because I don't have a deep fryer. They said you don't need a deep fryer. You can do it on the stove. And I said, well, what do you do with the freaking oil after? I'm kind of giving a summary of what's been going on. This group loves food. Yeah. I'm hungry now. Hey, well, you want to see that? Here's a picture of what I dubbed the clogger that Mr. Mach 1's eating. He's at dinner down there. And but he said no. It's not the clogger. It's called the big pig. He said same thing. And let's see. What do you say? Now I'm going to have to look up a good wet burrito recipe for next week. I'll tell you what. Here's a simple thing. This is all you gotta do. Get like a burrito, tortilla. Just get some hamburger. Get like an Ole taco. Was it Ole taco? Is that what it's called? Seasoning in a pouch. Dump that in there. And then you like beans, refried beans? Warm some of those up, put refried beans in there, dump that in there, wrap it up, get the enchilada sauce in a can, dump that over that, throw some cheese on it, put it in the microwave, melt the cheese, and throw lettuce and tomato on it. Done. You like onion? Put onion on it. Or if you don't want beans, then when you're cooking your meat, mix a little rice in it. Cook your rice first, though. Don't put regular rice in there. That wouldn't be good. Boosted, I love food. Let's see. Eating a sandwich right now. Green eggs and ham. I don't know about the green eggs. You boil them long enough. Good job, you're in that race. Nothing like a BLT with fresh sliced tomatoes. Now that's good. Swing by Taco Bell. A short time later, you'll know what a wet burrito is. Now, that's not real meat. That's horse meat. Oh, man. So at what point in history did we stop eating horse? That's what I got at. Everybody decided that they were a pet and they stopped eating horse. Why did we stop eating horse? Because we used to eat it all the time. I know we did back in the day. I'd like to try a good horse. If we eat a Mustang, will it make us faster? So, I mean, that's all questions I have. I love BMX, man. Feel like a kid again. Yeah, all that pedaling, man. Now you're in shape. Green or red sauce? Get the red sauce. It's always good. That's really what a wet burrito is. It's red sauce. I know what a wet burrito is, just not how to make a good one. That's all I did. Like I said, I was making them. I realized I forgot the refried beans because I like beans in it. And I just decided, you know what? Let me fill this with, I haven't done this before, but so I cooked up some rice. When I cooked the meat up, I threw the rice in there, mixed it all up, put that in the burrito, wrapped it, enchilada sauce, cheese, melted the cheese, tomato, and lettuce. It was good. I just had a calzone and a salad. Calzone. I had pizza by the greatest pizza place in town. In the world, really. Fred's. True Sicilians. Let's see. Russians eat horse meat. And that's probably why they are like, the most dominant like fighters in the UFC. There's Russians everywhere in that damn thing. Those are some bad mother effers, man. I think maybe Americans should start eating horse, and maybe there won't be all these transgender bullshit going on. I mean, not to get political, but I was literally watching this guy question this lady who is a Harvard educated professor and asked her if a man can get pregnant, and she said yes. What in the actual is going on? That lady should just be fired and cast aside on a principle. Anyway. I'll stick with elk and moose. See, you say that like horse is something that's bad. Why would you think horse is bad when we had ate it for those forever? Just saying. Now, I wouldn't eat dog because they're so damn domesticated. So are horses, but then so are cows. Right? So are chickens. So many questions. Round is a shape. Round is a shape. What? This is a question for Funky and the chat. Should I sell stepchild and get a nice fox? Yes. Question. Are you gonna stick a coyote in it? Or would you go push rod? Would you just leave it push rod? There's the question. And the other question is, would you regret selling that car for a fox? If you say yes, then you shouldn't sell it. But if you say hell no, well, then there's your answer too. Let's see. That's exactly what I did. Now go to a fancy university for a degree. That bitch is crazy. Yeah, that lady was. I was like, even the senator was. I mean, she thought she. It's so funny how she thought she had one over that senator guy, and he is just like, he is so just lost on how dumb she sounded that he didn't know what to say. Anyway, let's see, Wilbur. I always wanted a shortwave radio. Only the older guys will get that. What? That's like random as hell. I was told I ate dog in Puerto Rico. Woof. Did it taste rough? I had to. Oh man, I'm seriously thinking about a nice, clean, low mileage Fox. For what you'd sell Stepchild for, you could get one. Definitely. Shoot, my coupe's getting a 351. Sitting in the garage. I like my push rod Foxes. Hell yeah. And Pony, he's got your car. I asked who was it? Cobras LXs and GTs, who he can read those damn car tags and tell you exactly what they are. And his car is a true emerald green coupe. 5.0 automatic. Pony's going to put a motor in it. 8. I'll leave that one alone. No mixed breeds here. Mr. Ed. Yeah, I know it's Mr. Ed. I just didn't understand it. Tastes good as hell, so I ate some more. Fido, come here, boy. Let's see. Mob ain't selling. Oh, hell no, he's not selling that car. What car company was featured on Mr. Ed? Well, this is back in the day. Was it Hudson? Or what's the other friggin' company? Duesenberg? What's that other one that was in Detroit? They just tore that factory down not too long ago. Packard. I thought you were actually talking about Stepchild. I have a time capsule. Yes, you do. Studebaker. Oh, yeah. Like Studebaker. Matter of fact, there you go. I'll show you a picture here. Right there, when we went to that show last week, there was 2 Studebakers right next to each other. See that? I thought that was cool as hell. Studebaker truck and a car. It's like a Champion or something like that. Studebaker Champion or something. Uh-oh. Look who's here.
What's up?
What's
I'm out.
going
Look, you
on?
brought it up. You still can't see me. How y'all doing?
What's up? Etzel's. Now, Etzel's, man, they got a bad rap back in the day, but you look at those cars now, they're like weird as shit. They had some pretty innovative things in them, like push button transmission. They had the speedometers that were in oil. So they were like suspended in oil that turned as the car rose in speed. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're expensive.
Did they tear down the Packard building because the crack is? Because it what? They tore it down because it was old. Say also thinking about a 71, 73 Riviera. Oh, you're talking about boat tail? Is that a boat tail Riviera? Those are cool.
Damn, there's a stranger in the chat. What's up, Pony?
Yo, you didn't see him? He's been in here for a few
No, I
minutes.
just got back. No,
Oh,
remember I said I had to take my dog out
yeah.
to use the restroom.
What was one of the first TV shows to feature a Mustang? Damn, this is like trivia question Friday.
Yeah, the Welltail Rivieras were awesome. Gorgeous cars.
So that'd be 64, 65. What was about in 65? I'll say the Dick Van Dyke Show. I have no idea, man. That was totally out there.
To me, I think the Riviera was a car that was ahead of its time.
Whale tail? Well, there's a boat tail. They call it a boat tail. That back window is crazy. I tell you what, another back window that's crazy is the first generation Barracuda. Those are hard to find.
Yeah, that's called a sweat box.
What the first Barracudas?
Well, those and the Rivieras, when you sit in the back seat, all that glass, they would just roast your ass sitting in the back seat with all that glass back there.
Yeah, no, in the 80s, they had the Monte Carlo that had the rear back glass that was kind of weird like that too, didn't they?
Yeah, it was the bubble glass, bubble back, like the damn Capris were.
Yeah.
They used a lot of those for NASCARs though.
Hazel, the show about the maid. I haven't heard that one.
You never. Yeah, Hazel. She was on Leave It to Beaver. If I'm right.
Let's see. Nice ones are pretty oh yeah, boat tails. Yeah. I'd love to have an early Barracuda, yeah. Aero Coupe. Yeah, I don't know what year it was that they started just calling them Cudas.
Did they ever just call them just Cuda without the bear in front of it?
Yep.
I've always called them Barracuda no matter what.
Yeah. Some of them were just called Cudas. They had, even on the back rear quarter panel, it just said Cuda.
I agree, Pony. 100%. That would break the internet. You know how many people would get pissed off? You would get more hate comments on that build than anything. But it would still be fun just for the damn publicity.
Cuda was around 74.
They must have changed the Cuda. That must be when they changed it over due to the fuel prices back in the day when the emissions came in and screwed up. That's what screwed up the hot rodding back in the day, early 70s. Sounds like a build you need to do, Pony. You're the one that's got the patience for that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's some custom fab work there to get that in there.
I really don't think it would be that much custom to get it in there. To be totally honest with you.
You'd have to do custom motor mounts.
Oh yeah, you'd have to do custom motor mounts and probably a custom trans mount, but I don't think it would be really that hard to put that engine in there.
Yeah, and then you may, I don't know, depending on the size of the transmission, if you'd have to cut away part of the floor.
I don't know. Them cars had a pretty big trans tunnel. I don't know if you would have to cut away part of the floor. It's according to how deep the oil pan set. If it didn't set that deep, then I don't think you would have to cut the trans tunnel away none.
I think
you gotta remember, them were big old cars, man. They were boats. They had a lot of damn room.
I think Cuda was just a high performance Barracuda. I could be wrong. I'm not a Mopar expert. Yeah, neither am I. I know there was the 440 and the 318 was one. I don't know all their engines.
They had the 426 Hemi Cuda. Yeah, you ain't lying, Pony. You could as Biden would call them, you could put a half dozen tacos up under it.
No, that's his wife. Breakfast tacos.
I wouldn't eat that breakfast taco, would you?
No, she's the one who said the breakfast taco comment.
I think I would pass on that breakfast taco, brother.
See, I said to my friend today, I said, I got options. I said, I could take my time on this 351, save some money, and just take that 306 and dump it in Ginger for now. Get it running good, and then when I get it running good and get done with the 351, I pull it and sell it.
Exactly. That
throw the
sounds like a
351.
good plan.
He said, "Yeah." He goes, "That's something you can do." I'm like, now I'm
Take
thinking
your
about
time then. That way you can build your 351 exactly the way you want it. You know what I mean?
it. Yeah,
You don't have to be in a rush for it.
because that, I don't know. I just kept looking at that 306, and I'm like, man, this thing is boring the shit out of me. It's like, I said,
Now that you're building a 347, this seems boring.
I built that 347. I'm like, I don't know. I was never excited about that engine because I had my heart set on a Barra. And I was just like, man, I want something different. And I'm just sitting here watching YouTube, and that's when freaking I seen Neo's video about him going to the junkyard, pick up 351. And I was like, man, I wonder if I can get one cheap. So I went on Marketplace. I was like, hey, you
Pony,
can't get
I wish you would hang out with us more often, buddy. We don't see enough of you anymore, man.
Yeah, man, no shit.
Dude, I miss the Tuesday night live streams, man.
I could stand in the engine bay, yeah, I bet.
What the hell's going on with my damn charger?
But Bama, yeah. And Boosted, that's another thing Boosted did. He goes, dude, you got to make shorts. I'm like, I've made shorts. They don't do shit. He goes, you need to make shorts. So then when I went to that car show, I made that GT500 short. Thing got over 1,000 views. I was like, what the fuck? So I made a few. So I made a few, almost got 2,000 views. And so then I made a few more, and I did that one truck, that one, this truck here. That guy. At 69.
Yeah.
And then that one got like almost 2,000 views. I was like, holy crap, he's right.
Yeah, but the thing of it is the views turning into subs. That's the thing. They're not turning into subs. And to me, I think it's worthless.
I think out of those two videos, I got all those views and one sub.
See, I'm not a big shorts watcher, so I usually don't watch people's shorts.
Yeah. Has some goodies for sale for a 302. Good see you later, bro. Thanks for swinging by. Oh, he's talking about Pony. Okay.
Yeah, Pony. Take it easy, buddy. Like I said, we don't see enough of you anymore, man.
He said, what's that? What are you selling? It's like a drug. What you selling there, bro? Depends on what's in the shorts. Yeah, I guess classic cars is the way to go. So that's what you're going to see from now on. I'm going to go to, let's see, Cars and Coffee. My buddy's going to that. I got to work tomorrow. So that's literally right down the road from where I work. So I'll go there. I'll make some shorts and slowly release them. Get some views.
Hey, have you thought about, just out of curiosity, have you thought about trying to contact Rodney from 50 Tuscans to see if he would build your build a T5 for you? See what he would charge you for your 347, because he can build them to make them hold up to the power that 347 is going to have.
No, I have.
He knows the right parts to put in them damn things.
Yeah. No. I mean, I could. I know a guy who knows him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it wouldn't hurt. I mean, worst thing he can say is no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's who is it? 79 Beans. He's always commenting on videos. He's the guy that was in that Dyno Day who brought the 347 Pinto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's one. He always comments on my videos. But he built that himself.
What's up, Proline?
What's up, Proline? I don't like the shorts format on YouTube. If they kept it the same as videos, I would watch more. Oh, you're talking about not the landscape mode, but they got it in
Yeah, I
horizontal.
don't. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't watch a lot of
And
shorts because of
vertical.
that reason. I can't stand that.
See, trick flow, track heat, upper and lower, injectors, blower, the whole harness, and computer manual trans, and a few more items. Damn.
Well, have you decided on, or have you narrowed it down to a few different upper and lower intakes that you would like to use on a 351 since you plan on going EFI with it?
Yeah, I thought about. Well, I mean, to get a stock, like Lightning lower itself is ridiculous. Just for a lower, they want 750, which is stupid. I don't think just the lower alone is worth that much.
Oh hell no!
But to sell a Lightning upper and lower together for like 1,000 or more, that's what they're going for. I don't think they're worth that much, but that's what they're going for. That's what the market is right now. But just for a lower, that's stupid. 750 is stupid. But I have seen 351 lowers here and there that are like a trick flow type lower intake. For 351, they're like $300.
Have you
Yeah.
talked to your porting guy to see what he could do with your truck upper and lower to see if he could get it to where it flow real good? Maybe you could use that one.
Well, see, I don't want it. The old truck upper, it's just too big.
Yeah, I agree. It is big.
It's just too big. So that's what I'd like to get is like a trick flow style lower, and then you can just throw a trick flow upper on it. And I would probably take that lower to work and have them put it on the mill and mill off that ugly god awful logo. And
Off the top of the
yeah,
the upper
I would definitely, because I think that's like casted in there. I would literally have them mill it off.
Why not look around for a damn upper and lower Holly Systematic?
I don't think they. I think those are too tall.
They're almost identical to a damn trick.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that. Yeah, but no, I could do that. Yeah, it'd have to
I'm
be
telling you,
just.
Holly Systematic. I
It just
got
had.
one, but
It
it's definitely not up for sale.
It would just have to be the upper.
Yeah, like I said, I have one, but it's definitely not up for sale, and I won't sell it.
Right.
Because I've got it all hogged out and all that other kind of shit. So one day I might use it again, and I don't know, but I got it, and I'm never going to sell it. And dude, I'm having a hard time getting any of my buddies to commit to selling me any heads. I mean, yeah, they'll sell me heads, but they're not want to cut me any deals on them. So
Right.
they're like, Keith, do you know how much parts are going for right now? I said, yeah, but I ain't just anybody. I said, dude, we've been dealing with each other for 30 years.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to hook the buddy up. They're like, well, we're not trying to sell them right now. He said, just finding parts right now is hard.
He said, put it in the back seat and do a ZF transaxle, and that would be a build. Have an automatic in 68, thinking about manual, carbon take, gain like 40 horsepower due to intake. Couldn't you just do a carb intake and a Holly Sniper? Yeah, I thought about that too. Isn't Edelbrock lower the same pattern as a trick flow? No, I haven't seen one Edelbrock that has that pattern. Every Edelbrock I've ever seen is a carburetor intake. I've never seen an Edelbrock that is a 351 type GT 40-ish / trick flow System X lower. I believe my carbureted 68 302 with blow the doors off the 93 LX. Okay, about to head to the garage, aka sweatshop.
Got to put some AC in that shop.
Yeah. Hey, you can get Broken Tool. Have you seen those swamp coolers, man? That you can buy? They're freaking cool, man. They're actually, you plug them in, they look like a dehumidifier or whatever. They're about that size, except you put cool water in the bottom of them and you can throw like ice in the bottom of them. And they got these freaking fins on them that go back and forth and up and down, and it blows cold air. I guess you can get them on Amazon. I've seen them. They're I think they're about as much as like a dehumidifier or whatever.
I think you'd be better off buying a damn mini split. And for the price of a mini split, I mean, because the benefits of a mini split, you would have heat and AC.
He said he has the AC on for he's had it on for 2 hours. You need some insulation in there then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like I said, you can get a mini split and it's going to have heat and AC. And that, to me, that would just be a better deal all the way around. Especially for your little garage. Because I believe the outside of your garage if you're looking at your house, the left side is on the outside wall, right? There's no rooms or nothing connected to it. Yeah, you could put a mini split in there easy. And you would have a damn nice garage after that.
Yeah. Well, you could put an AC out the back window. There's 2.
Oh, you actually have a window in your. Oh, I didn't know you had a window in your shop.
Yeah, there's 2 back windows out there. They're probably about the size of an AC unit.
Do you have a 240 connection in your garage?
No.
Okay. Because I say you can get the dual unit, this heat and AC. That way, in the wintertime, you can stay nice and warm, and in summertime, you can stay nice and cool.
He says he's got a 30 by 30.
Oh, 30 by 30, there's nothing wrong with that shop. That's a good size shop. I worked out of a 30 by 30 for years. Hey, does anybody in here watch Puddin's Fab Shop?
Yeah, I've watched him.
I mean, everybody knows his voice and shit is all fake, but he does a good job of being fake with it.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I like because he buys all the vehicles that nobody else wants, like all the little Ford Courier box trucks and shit. I love that stuff, man.
Yeah, the U-Hauls.
Yeah, I love that shit.
What does he call them?
He's got. Dude, did you watch his video he put out just a few days ago about buying his new shop?
No, I haven't seen it because remember I lost all my subscriptions that I had. I'm trying to remember the ones that I had. So that's why you just said that, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about him. So I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he just bought 10 acres and it's got a big ass shop on it. And dude, he shows his little graveyard down at his little junkyard. Dude, hell, he's got a dozen or more of those damn little Ford Courier box trucks down there. He got a shit ton of them. He cut the top off of one of them and made it into a pickup truck. Like cut half of the box off, made it into a pickup truck. That shit was funny as hell. I was laughing my ass off at it. Dude's cool though. That's the first time I've ever watched his channel. I actually subbed to him.
Yeah, he's kind of like I don't know who was doing it first, but he's kind of like Vice Grip Garage kind of a thing.
Damn, is somebody else live at the same time you are?
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh yeah, damn channel I don't want to watch. See ya. And there goes Drew, Modern Muscle Performance, with another short. That dude puts out more shorts than he does anything.
Electric heat is 100% efficient.
It's also 100% make your light bill go through the damn roof too. It might be efficient, but that's something that damn sure show you the difference on your light bill, especially if you spend a lot of time in your garage.
Yeah. We just use the propane.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. We've done that for years, man.
Yeah. This is like a 3-element thing. Gives a shit.
Yeah. Your electric bill will go up 100%, Rich. No doubt.
I was thinking it was a heat pump for heat. What?
Most people change their natural gas heat over to a heat pump system so they can use it as electric.
Okay.
Believe it or not, a lot of people are going away from natural gas these days because the price of damn fossil fuels. Most people are going electric.
FJB.
Damn. That was the last week of that one.
Did you see him getting off that plane in Israel? Get off the
Who,
plane.
you talking about Brandon?
Yeah. Get off the
No.
plane in Israel. They said he wasn't going to shake anybody's hand while he was over there, so he shakes the guy's hand. And then he says, "What is it that I got to do now?" Like,
if I'd have been the guy in Israel, right as he got through, you remember the old joke we used to play on people when you get ready to shake their hand, you pull your hand back, psych. I'd have done that shit to him.
I say you jackass him and just punch him in the nuts.
There you go.
Spend real money for one of the that works down to 0. How about we just start a fire right in the middle of the garage?
Yeah, and burn that fox body to the ground. And get to start all over again.
Let's do it.
Okay, you burn your fox body down, make a video. I won't burn mine.
I'll burn this car to the ground.
So when are you going to start the bumper swap?
No idea.
I imagine you got to do some more research on that first, right?
Yeah, I got Frank's 3 Stings video. I asked a buddy of ours who paints. I said, "You want to be a part of this?" He goes, "Fuck no." I was like, "Wait a minute." I said, "You're a body guy. Aren't you at the least bit interested?" He goes, "If it were my car, yes." He goes, "But I ain't trying that shit on somebody else's car." I was like, you paint people's cars all the time. He goes, "Nah, I'm not interested, bro."
Now, how much of that Cobra bumper do you got to cut up to make it work? Out of curiosity, I've never done that swap. I've seen it on a couple of cars, but I've never done it.
I'm guessing like right in the middle of where the actual bumper was supposed to be. And then you got to overlap it and then screw it together, put a bunch of screws in it to get it to hold. And that's when you start, putting the, glue that you got to use. There's some kind of industrial glue I think you got to use. And then after you get it glued together, then you can pull the screws out and then you can put filler in all those holes. Well,
if you could get your car and yourself to Florida, I guarantee you Tony D would be part of it.
I bet you would.
That's something. I guarantee you that's something he would be interested in.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, people do it all the time. I've seen it. It's like sometimes people look at those and they're like, "I don't like that look." I'm like, "Yeah," but a lot of people do it on 4Eyes, and it looks really, really nice on 4Eyes.
I know he's gone absolutely crazy on his car with all that carbon fiber interior shit. He's done the dash. Now he's done the center console. I'm waiting for him to do I'm waiting for him to do the door panels and all the other shit. I know it's coming. I'm just waiting on it to happen.
That's crazy.
But that center console turned out awesome. I was like, holy shit.
Crazy. I don't know what this thing. Shit.
Hey, I guarantee you, he's gonna have a very unique Fox body, man. There ain't gonna be many out there like his when he's done with it.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's the car's gonna be completely wired by him. I mean, there's no original Fox wiring in the car. It's just like the guy building the Baramont. He said, I just seen him on Facebook. That Fairmont has no original wiring in it. So everything's been wired up.
Yeah, but Tony's just going, he's doing so much shit that other people just don't do to their Fox bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's really gonna have like a one of a kind Fox body when he's done with it.
Yeah.
He really is.
Carbon fiber matte pockets.
Dude, the dash, that damn dash, when he was done with it, I was like, man, look at that shit, would you? That shit looks so good.
He even integrated the Terminator X display. He molded a frick part for it,
Yeah, and the roll cage itself, dude. I know that had to take him. Ain't no telling how many hours he's got in that roll cage.
That roll cage is ridiculous. He even touched up his welds with freaking.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, what's going on? I was like, dude, because my comment on that video after I watched it was, you are out of your fucking mind.
What's up, Blue?
All kinds of stuff. Don't even know where to start. Hello, everybody in the panel. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, I'm just telling everybody in here, if you're not subscribed to Tony D Freestyle, go subscribe to him. If you are a Fox body guy, you will see some shit over there that he's doing that nobody else on the internet is doing to a Fox body. I'm serious. Nobody else is doing that shit.
Yeah. His welds on the cage look just fine, but just because there was like maybe a little dip here and a dip there, he didn't like it, so he bondoed it to smooth it out. It's just like, what are you doing, dude?
And then he goes back with a piece of sandpaper and he sands all of his welds to make them super smooth. I'm like, holy shit, dude! You'll never even see a seam in none of those welds. I'm like, it's crazy.
Jack Daniel's whiskey coffee.
It's 100%. It says non-alcoholic, but it says made with authentic Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, 100% Arabica, however you say it, ground. Oh, it is so good. It's so smooth.
What does that even mean? It's made from Jack Daniel's whiskey, but it's coffee. What the hell does that mean? What do they do? What does that got to do with anything?
Hey, when you open the can and you smell it, it smells like Jack Daniel's whiskey. Oh, but I made a pot of it. That's what I'm drinking now. It is awesome.
Just don't go drive your car because you could possibly get a DUI and not even be drunk.
Well, it says 0% alcoholic.
Yeah, but it also said made with 100% Tennessee whiskey. So how the hell can it be 0% alcohol? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe they ran the grounds through whiskey and then squished it, or I don't know. Maybe when they roasted it, it roasted out all the alcohol content. But it has such an amazing flavor. I just thought I'd point that out. If you get a chance, try it. How is everybody?
Dude, we just peachy.
Fantastic.
I'm in Georgia.
He said, "How is everybody?" He said, "How is everybody?" I'm out.
I think he's doing so good. He don't even want to stick around.
I think he's drunk off that coffee.
I think it's done mess with him already.
I think that coffee's got alcohol in it. He's like,
Blue,
how's everybody doing?
like Blue, how many cups out of that pot have you already had?
This will be my second. I'm just now stirring my
Get it
second.
started, huh?
No, actually, I was trying to go down to the chat so I could pull the chat up too, because I was curious if Mr. Mach 1 is still here and if he got what I commented earlier. And coffee alcohol blends are good. Oh, cool. Stupid fast. What's up, fellas? So I've been looking for a bumper for this little Ford Escort I put in the quarter panel on, and I was not having any luck. So I looked at car-part.com, and the only one I could find was in Detroit, Michigan. And I was like, I wonder if that is Mr. Mach 1's salvage yard. So I called Mr. Mach 1, and he says, I think I have one, but I need to go out and take a look at it. And then after that, I found one today that's not too far from me, fair price, but I have to cut down trees and that are about 5 foot tall and weeds just to go get it. And not only that, but I have to, the car's sitting on the ground with no suspension. The bumper is good, but the car's sitting on the ground with no suspension, and the bolts on that bumper come in from the bottom. So I got to try to figure out how to jack the car up with no suspension to get underneath to get the bolts out.
You guys got poisonous snakes out there?
Oh, yes. We got rattlesnakes and shit here.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's a
That bumper would stay with that car.
So
Tell you right now, dude.
that's what I was. We have scorpions and shit too. The red ones
I'd
are
make a deal.
poisonous. The black ones aren't.
I'd make a deal with him. I'm like, you take the bumper off and I'll buy it from you.
Most of the time, you're not going to die from a scorpion bite or a sting. Because I watched the Kings of Pain get stung by the worst freaking scorpion in the United States, and they survived. They were in pain, and it was funny to watch.
Same thing happened to me, Tim Webb. I just got his notification a minute ago for his second live. When you canceled your first live, it didn't cancel.
Those bastards.
Because he got a notification, I got one too.
Those bastards.
So I'm in the middle of working. Oh, sorry.
What are you
I'm in
sorry
the middle
about?
of working a deal. Because I thought I was interrupting Funky because you got done talking. I thought Funky was fixing to start.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm working a deal, and if all goes well, tomorrow I'm gonna have a 6S Creighton.
An SS
Success.
crate.
A 6S Creighton.
6S.
Yeah, I know what it is.
If all goes well, I'll have one tomorrow.
Well, as soon as you get it, get online, go to RPM site and start ordering parts because you're gonna need them.
6S.
You think?
What's a
Oh,
He
they ain't
said
no
it's got.
secret, I know.
He said it's got a bunch of upgrades on it already. So I
Six-
don't know what the hell that is yet.
So
6S
Creighton
is
It's like an
is
LS.
it's armor. No, it's an armor
Crate-
R2 car.
Arma, Creighton. Arma is the brand. Creighton is the make. 6S is the amount of battery cells that it takes. It takes a 6S, which means it's 22.4
Oh, you're talking
volts.
about RCs.
Oh yes, I
Yeah,
got
RC.
highly. I went off the deep end, like all the way off. I went. I got 5 more this week. If I
So-
get this one, it'll make 5.
There's a guy on the internet that I watch from time to time who's always showing all kinds of RC stuff. His name's Captain Drone.
I know who it is.
Do you? Yeah, he shows all kinds of stuff. He does it. He flies every drone ever made. And then he freaking does. He won't do like race cars like you got, but he'll do other RC cars and stuff and trucks and things.
Yeah, there's another channel called the RC Kiwis.
RC.
They're from Australia. Yeah, they're called the RC Kiwis. It's the husband and wife channel, and dude, they get killer sponsorship from all over, all the different manufacturers. They fly them to China, fly them all over the place, man.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's another one called RC Sailors. I hate those two.
Yeah,
Those-
them are some fucking
those-
nerds, and that,
They're so
his wife is
judgmental.
about ugly. She's got a fucking snout on her, dude. God Almighty! Holy shit!
They're so negative about everything. It's just terrible. Even when they
Should
like
I
the
change
car,
my
they're like-
name?
They're like, I like this car. They're like, but it sucks. It's like, what?
Everything they do is, no matter if it's good or bad, it's good because the sponsors gave it to them for free. It could be the worstest piece of shit RC car on the market, and oh no, this is a great RC car. You should go buy it. It ain't worth a piss because their sponsorship sent it to them for free. That's why I don't watch them guys. But I'm gonna tell you, the dude, the husband, that dude can fly the hell out of an RC plane, though. I'll give him that.
Hey, Funky, are you able to change my name back to Ford Blue Gauge, all lowercase? Uh-oh, did we lose Funky?
No.
No, he went off camera for a minute. You could
Are
change.
you
Blue,
able to
see?
do it, or do I need to back out and go do it myself? And stupid fast truck, yes, absolutely, yes. I have a problem. It is, but the good thing is I made a deal with the wife that now that all my side jobs are done, I don't have any side job money coming no more. So no more toys, no more RC cars. It's over. I have a few dollars left.
After the deal on the Creighton, right?
I'm trying to trade some 1/10 scale Traxxas stuff for the Creighton because that dude backed out on the Bandit and he didn't back out. He just ain't replying at all, not talking to me about it. So he's just kind of ignoring me, or yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. So I'm gonna buy a couple of batteries, and then I'm done with my side job money. My side job money's over, so no more RC cars. The wife says I am allowed to buy real car parts out of the paycheck, but not RC car parts out of the paychecks.
I hear you. Tim Webb, if you still got your old Losi stuff, dude, check eBay. That shit's going for good money, man.
Oh yes. Yeah, some of the Losi stuff is going for psycho prices.
Yep.
Yeah. The triple XNTs, two-wheel drive stadium trucks, 1/10 scale, nitro or electric, they're going for $500-600 part, or $500 to $600 for parts trucks. Some of them.
For RCs.
How about real RC car parts? I've never seen any fake RC car parts.
No, he's talking about real car RC parts, like full size car RC parts.
Yeah, $500-600, I could buy some real good parts.
Yeah. So,
Oh hell yeah!
I've been put on the cutoff list. So I told
Well,
her,
out of these, well, these 5 that you already bought, what kind did you buy?
all right. So I bought a 8 scale short course truck. It's an OFNA with red cat body. I got a HPI Savage Flux 1/16 scale, an a Traxxas E-Revo 1/16 scale, both brushless, and that makes 3. What was the other one?
You said 5, so you got 2 more.
So sorry.
Yeah,
This
right.
makes 4. If the Creighton goes through, that makes 4. My bad. I was adding
6S
wrong.
crate would be a good one to have. It's just I can
Yeah,
go and tell you right now, you're gonna need RPM arms first and foremost. You're gonna have to get arms because the Creighton arms are shit. They're not worth a damn. Trust me.
yeah.
Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know.
All I know is he said
Um,
it's got upgrades, and I'm gonna get it and go from there. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, when you get it, just holler at me. Just let me know what you got, and I might have some.
From
I can send you.
So I know it's got. I think he said it's got titanium skid plates and chassis braces, and maybe he said it had knuckles. I don't remember.
Chassis braces is a good upgrade because their metal chassis being easy.
So yes, the cutoff list. No more RC cars. Yeah, no more. No
I've
more.
been selling a lot of mine.
So I'm just.
I'm gonna go down to mainly 1/5 scale, but I'm gonna keep my tracks as X Max. Now they're not going anywhere. But I've already sold my 8S Creighton, my 8S Notorious.
Yeah. So
What's up,
I
Fatboy
got
Fox?
all. I have to say that I actually have. If I get this Creighton, I believe that I have fulfilled my wish list of RC cars. Now, there's a couple of set of tires I would like to have.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the Badlands, man. The Proline Badlands, you
Yeah,
gotta get those. They're
I have
badass.
one of my Savages has Badlands on it now, and another Savage has all 4 sand paddles on it.
Sand paddles, you can take that across water.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin my cars.
Just spray it down with clear silicone.
Well, my
You'll be
plan
good.
is
Water won't get into nothing.
to be able to still have them in 10 years.
You can still have them in 10 years. Just spray the electrics down with clear silicone. The water won't get to them. You can run across lakes and stuff. Just don't stop. Don't get out there and stop in the middle of the water because that bitch is gonna sink. But as long as you're moving, you can go across water with a paddle tire.
Funky, what'd you think of that intake manifold I sent that link of? Did you go look at it?
Yeah.
Funky, what'd you think of that intake? With that intake and an elbow and a throttle body, you can still fit underneath the stock hood, and it makes stuff super easy. You don't have to pull the upper plenum or nothing to pull a valve cover to adjust rockers. You don't have to pull an intake manifold to mess with your wiring to the injectors or fuel rails or nothing. It's just all right there.
And I got to use
They promise it's worth like 50 horse over.
aftermarket fuel rails, you said.
You have to use aftermarket fuel rails on the 351s and the Fox body anyway. Unless you get the 95, if you hunt down and you get lucky enough to get your hands on 95 Cobra R fuel rails. Because the 95 Cobra R Mustang is the only one that came factory with a 351 Windsor and fuel injection with that intake manifold. With the standard GT40 style intake manifold. Now, I've seen some people say that you can take the regular truck 351 Windsor, like the motor that you got, and turn the fuel rails around because the fuel lines come out the front on the Fox and they come out the back on the Ford truck. So some people say that I've seen people say that you can turn them around, but not every set of fuel rails will do it. Some will, some won't, is what I've read. But I've never done it myself.
Yeah, the guy was worried. He goes, I think all the wiring harness is there. I said, yeah, that's cool. I won't use it.
Right. Yeah, you can use all the. So the stock 351 Windsor will fire up and run just fine on that on the A9L computer.
Right.
Yeah, even with a eCam.
Yeah, mine's an A9P, but it don't matter. It's manual. So
It's the same thing. It's different.
Yeah.
The A9P is for an automatic. It
Right.
doesn't know the difference. I mean, the automatic computer does have a little bit slower mapping in the tune, but it's not that big of a deal.
It'll be tuned anyway.
Right.
Just go carb, man. Don't worry about all the EFI shit.
Eh,
He hates carbs and automatics. He said he'd rather if I remember correctly, his exact words is I'd rather be slow and fuel injected with the 5-speed than fast with the carbureted automatic. Isn't that about the exact words?
I don't know, maybe. I was like, I don't want an automatic. That's no fun.
I'm a carb guy all day, man. I love carburetor.
Of course you are.
Dude, I love
It
carburetor.
depends on the build for me.
What's up, Ford Tech Life? Yeah, see, the thing about it is I
Ford
know how
Tech?
to, not everybody knows how to rebuild carbs, but see, I know how to rebuild carbs, so carbs is not a problem for me. I know how to build them, I know how to tune them and stuff like that, so that's not a big deal for me.
Right. To me, it just completely, mass air stock computers are too dumb to figure out what you did, but smart enough to make it work. Yes, absolutely. Yes. They're not standalones, but they'll get up and take a couple of steps before they'll fall on their face. But they're pretty damn smart.
Tell you, I like the well drag lights. I mean, I like what people are doing with them. I like that they are powder coating them or painting them black. I like that look. I didn't think I would until I seen it on certain cars. I'm starting to like that look.
I don't like them either. But again, it also depends on the damn car and the build.
You talking about the well drag lights?
Yeah, it depends on the car and the build.
Oh, shit, there's no Fox body that drag lights don't look good on.
To me,
Drag light-
I don't think they.
drag lights
I
make
think they
every
look
Fox
great
body
on a
look good.
Thunderbird, but they don't look very good on a Mustang.
They don't look good on
Personally.
anything.
Well, drag lights look awesome on a Fox body. I don't know what the hell's gotten in y'all's head, but they look awesome.
They look
I
lovely.
like the Pro Stars better.
See what I like about the guy who's doing the Baramont. He took the Ford Motor Company hubcaps from the Fairmonts
Yep.
back in the day.
Yep.
He took the stock rims and widened them so he could put drags on them, and is leaving the hubcaps on the 4-door Barra.
I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's freaking sweet, and he's got a roll cage in it and everything.
So
Badass. I got a set of original combo centerline combo pros.
there's a guy here that's got a Fox body that's got the Pro Stars on it, and he took them and sandblasted the 5-star. He sandblasted it and then painted it charcoal gray and left the polished lip on the outside, and they look really good. I really like them.
Why would you sandblast aluminum?
He sandblasted it so the paint would stick because they're polished. Hey, I just know what he did.
Yeah, you can use a piece of sandpaper and just rough it up and keep it everything
He
smooth.
taped off the outer lip and sandblasted all the 5-star and then painted them charcoal gray. They look really good. I'll see if I can get a picture of it next time I talk to him.
You're right, Fortec.
It's
I absolutely
surprising.
hate ponies. You're right, 100%. I absolutely hate ponies. They look like shit.
Oh, too. They make really good fucking garden hose reels.
There you
They
go.
make really good scrap when you go into the junkyard.
Look at that.
That is a good looking 4-door.
Damn sure is.
You got the
Damn
drags
sure
on
is.
there.
That's a good looking car.
Like I said, I don't like any stock Fox body wheel. I don't
And
give a
there's
shit what
what's
it is.
in it.
That
Right there.
is sick as fuck.
That
That
What's
is
that?
so beautiful.
is a barrel with
Barrel?
a gigantic turbo.
That is beautiful.
That car is gonna be wicked.
I hope.
Well, congrats there, Fortec.
Damn, Fortec, that's awesome. Did you get the V8 Raptor, or did you get the new Raptor with the twin turbo? It's an old one. Okay, it's the V8 one. Okay, it's still cool. Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at the interior, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a freaking a barrel with a gigantic turbo that's all four-door khaki. That's just awesome.
Me neither, Fortec. I got no payments and I won't be having none. That's one thing I stay away from is payments. If I can't pay cash, I don't buy it.
Oh, he's got the 6.2. I'll race you in my EcoBoost.
God, his truck outweighs your truck by a ton.
That's what I'm saying. Let's race. It's kind of rough, but it's a Raptor.
It's okay.
That's Ford.
Yeah.
He's not stuck driving a Chevy.
You guys heard the Raptor story, didn't you? When they first developed that truck? They took the prototype, drove it all the way down to Baja California, rode in the Baja 1000 in their category, won the race, and then drove it all the way back to Michigan.
Cool.
Yeah. And then they said, you guys we need to make these. And everybody wanted one after that. That's why they started making them, and they exploded.
I know when they first damn released that Raptor truck, man, the first generation, them trucks sold like crazy.
That's why.
Yeah, people bought the shit out of it.
I didn't know that. They drove that shit. They drove the prototype down to Baja, California, raced in the freaking Baja 1000 and won it and drove it back to Michigan.
That's a cool ass story. Really is. For that thing to hold up in that heat and that punishing of a course and then still be able to drive it back to Michigan from there, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, shit, they drove it there.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that truck went through a hellish lot of punishment and they still was able to drive it back. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Thing probably has no rust because he's in Cali.
Yeah.
Well, like I mean, if any of you guys ever sit back and watched any of the feed on the Baja 1000 to see how rough that damn course and terrain is that they go over, man, that shit, God, that shit is rough as hell.
There's so many different classes with so many different kind of vehicles.
Yeah.
Shoot, they got one guy telling them where to turn.
Yeah, but the guys on the motorcycles, they ain't got all that shit. I think they're running off GPS. I think pretty much because they don't have a co-pilot telling them where to turn, where the course is at, and all that kind of shit. So.
Yeah, I watched Ford doing the torture test on the F-150s and the Mustangs. They absolutely beat the holy crap out of everything. I was impressed. I was like, oh my.
I don't know if I'm going to say this name right or whatever, but have you guys ever watched the Dakar Rally?
Mm-mm.
Dude, if you guys have never seen that, go watch it. You think Baja course is bad? Go watch the Dakar Rally. Holy shit.
So, Proline put up something on Facebook. I'm stealing it. You put a meme up on Facebook, and I'm stealing it. Oops, wrong one.
In
Damn.
case you were wondering what was going to happen in 2024. Oh my God, I love that. Will you send that to me, Funky? Please? I absolutely love that. Oh my. Please send that to me. I'm going to send it to everybody I know.
What the heck did you show?
You didn't see it?
No.
What's up, Mr. Gary?
Oh, shit.
What's going on, Saul?
He was in the basement. He was in the basement. He didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh, my phone's dying. Damn it.
Mr. Gary, how you been, sir?
I'm good. How are you? Oh. I'm doing good, Salty. How you doing, buddy?
Oh man, can't complain.
That's going right up on Instagram.
I will check that back bumper tomorrow there, Blue Gate.
Did you see what I said earlier?
No.
So I found one local to me.
Okay.
It's not real local. It's not too far for a fair price. But I have to cut down like 5-foot tall trees and weeds. There's no suspension under the car. I have to go pull it myself. The car's on the ground. So, depending on what you want for yours and what it'll cost for shipping, it might be easier and cheaper to get yours.
Okay. I'll check it out. Let you know what. Because the one I got is like a metallic blue, darker metallic blue.
This one is too. So, my car's not. My car is basically the Bimini blue on Fox bodies. It's a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah.
Almost like your shirt.
Yeah. That's it.
Is that the color of your car?
Yep.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think I got two of them. I got this one and I got a silver one.
because the one that's not too far from me is a dark, almost navy blue.
Okay.
Which, I mean, of course, I'd rather have the one that's the same color. You know what I mean?
Right.
Were you trying to fix yourself up an Escort drive or something?
Yeah, 60,000 mile, 4-cylinder, 5-speed, cold AC, cruise control, 2-door coupe, dirt cheap. Yeah, you know, be a good daily driver until one of my big truck or something's done and I can use it as the permanent backup. It'll be one of those cars that I won't get rid of and I'll just keep it tagged and I'll just, if I'm not using it, I'll throw it in the backyard. So if one of my modified vehicles breaks, I can just go to the backyard, fire it up and drive it.
That's
I got
funny.
you.
Where the hell's Sublime?
I don't know.
Yeah, no shit. Has anybody texted him?
It's funny.
I have
Victor sent me something, an upper and lower trick flow. I think he was thinking it was a 351. It's a 5.0. It says right on there, 5.0.
All you got to do is buy the lower.
No, it's both of them.
I know, but all you would have to do would be buy the lower. You
I
can
know.
order the lower separate.
I don't know where I can get it. I haven't been able to find it. I've seen a few people selling them for like $300. I seen one on eBay for $300.
You know what? There's a 351 GT40 intake for $400 on Facebook Marketplace right now. I think it was $400. I'll look at it here. I'll look for it here later and I'll send you the link. I think it's local to me too. Or it might be in Oklahoma City, which is only like 2-hour drive.
Yeah,
So
there was
Dude,
a-
what's your plans with that Windsor Funky.
Huh?
What's the plans with the Windsor? You gonna put it in ginger?
Well, yeah, that's where it's going.
Are you gonna?
I said I could take my time on it and build it and throw the 306 in ginger for now. Get it running good, then yank it when I'm done with the 351 and put it in there and sell the 306.
Yeah, because that 306 will definitely help with selling that.
Yeah, if you had it in the car running and people could hear it run and drive it, you'd be able to sell the motor easier probably too.
Yeah.
Be able to get more money out. Be able to get more money out of it too.
Yep. Because they'd be like, "Oh, it runs and it runs good."
So the Windsor,
Yeah.
are you gonna go? Are you gonna go fuel injection? Or are you gonna use like an Eldebrock or?
Fuel injection.
But I mean, are you gonna go with like the Eldebrock fuel injection or?
Well, I'd like to get like a trick flow type 351 lower for it, and then put an upper on it.
So
That way when you
if I see something like that down around here, just get a hold of you and let you know. Then,
Yeah, because I mean, a GT40 would be cool, but then I'd have to find an upper. I can really put any upper on it. I got a GT40 upper I can use.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have no lowers because everything I got's 302. So
yeah.
So, the lower that is already on that motor.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one. It's square, right? Is it oval ports?
I think they might be oval.
They
okay,
are.
So, well, some of the 351s were oval ports, and some of the 351s were square ports.
I think the square ports were the older ones.
Right. So, the Professional Products upper intake manifold bolts right down onto one of the 351 Windsors lower, but I don't remember which Professional Products intake does it. It actually bolts right on and the ports match up too, but I can't remember which one.
So you need an intake out of a Lightning.
Yeah. Well, I'm not paying those crazy.
But I'm saying though, that's basically what you're looking for.
Right. But what I would like for better flow would be like a Systemax / Trick Flow 351 lower, and they're out there. I've seen them for sale. They're you can get a Chinese one for like $300. There was one on eBay for $300, but it was one left and it's gone now. So that way I can put if I find a Systemax or I find a Trick Flow. Like I said, I'd have to take the Trick Flow to my job and have them mill off that Trick Flow logo.
The other thing is, if I'm not mistaken, you can take the oval port lower and have it ported to match a factory Fox body upper.
What's going on, Carmob?
Good evening. How are you, sir?
Good evening.
I can't remember which one though. You know what I mean, Funky? Yeah. What's up, Carmob?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm okay.
Rock and roll.
Now, who wants to run the factory Fox body upper? Damn, that upper intake is so freaking ugly.
Well, you can.
I'm just giving options.
Suggestive as hell.
But I could send it down to Big Dog so he could port it.
But if you're going to spend $700 on an intake, just buy a Holley high ram and cut a hole in the hood.
Yeah, I'm not spending $700 on it. Forget that. The price on them things are stupid. It's like dumb.
Price on everything's stupid anymore.
I was going to say you are aware you are part of the car hobby, right? This isn't something new to you, right?
No, I'm just saying the Lightnings, the Lightning upper and lowers are just dumb right now. I
believe it.
I don't get it. It's like I don't even think people are paying the prices right now for them because they're going up to $15 for the upper and the lower together.
You'll be surprised people are paying the prices too.
The lowers themselves are just $750. It's like that's stupid. Just lower.
I agree. That is. stupid. That's stupid for a lower.
Yeah, here's
Damn,
one right now for 900.
Hey, Mr. Mach 1, are you going to go to Mustang Alley at Woodward Dream Cruise?
I am going to Mustang Alley, but I'm going to be on the west side.
What does that mean?
That means I will be over with Moxum. It's the car club that I belong to over here.
Oh, okay.
So it's $35 a year to join the car club, and then it's still $20 to be on the west side.
Right.
But you can come and go as you please.
Right on.
You can do that on the other side too. You just got to have an escort.
Yeah, well, over here you'll get the same parking spot though.
Yeah.
Because I was going to put the 500 in the friggin' in Mustang Alley this year.
Yeah, do it.
Letter blue.
I'm taking a couple days off that week, so the only day I'm going to work that week will be Wednesday. So I'll be probably out there Monday and Thursday and Friday and all that good stuff.
Well, I'll be out there Friday for sure.
Right. My dad lives right down the road from Woodward, so.
Oh, you're good then, man.
Yeah, my dad lives at between 12 and 13 Mile Road on Main Street.
So the nice thing is you could pretty much leave your GT500 at your dad's.
I was going to do that.
Yeah.
My in-laws bought me a couple of years ago a car cover for Ruby that's still brand new in the box, never been used. I'm thinking I'm going to have to use it on the 500.
Yeah, there's one right here for $900, dude. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid. And it's just a lower, isn't it?
Let me read it.
Because if it was an upper, it'd be over 1,000. It'd be $1,200 to $1,500. I've seen them.
So this right here, GT40 tubular intake.
Tubular intake. So there's an upper.
Yeah, the upper and everything, $900.
That's
But
cheap.
the bad part about it is though, it's not saying it's a Windsor though. I typed in Windsor, but this isn't showing as a Windsor.
Is it just saying 351 upper and lower?
It ain't saying nothing. It says GT40 tubular intake.
Yeah, they
Does it
only
show the
came on the
pictures?
Windsors.
I run to the spot, Scott, and grab a couple hamburgers for Heather from the refrigerator.
Because the Windsors are the only ones that had them.
Right.
The tubular ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Windsor was the only engine that was ever offered in the Lightning with the tubular intake.
Yeah. And the GT, or not the GT, the 95 Cobra R's.
Yeah, that don't count.
What?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That don't count.
You know what, man? Them Cobra R's, man, you'll see more GT40s in your lifetime than you will a Cobra R.
Yes.
You ain't lying.
But right here it says GT40 tubular upper and lower intake with top cover, 1.5 or a half to 1 inch spacer with bolts, whatever that means. But okay, Kim, that's the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a Lightning.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That looks
$900
like-
ain't bad. $900
It's
ain't bad. It comes with the upper and lower.
So do you want me to send you the information?
No, I ain't paying that price.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
Oh, okay. $900 is too much. You ain't paying that price.
Like I said, I'll still see those those Systemax / Trick Flow 351 lowers. I'm sure I'll see more of them. There's actually one online I saved. A guy here in Michigan has one. It's kind of a weird post, and he's north of here, probably about, I don't know, a couple hours. But I don't know. It's a weird post, but at the same time, yeah, I could always check into it if I wanted it really bad. And he's not asking for a whole lot of money.
The blue gauge in the basement.
No.
Okay, I figured he might have pulled the Sublime.
Yeah.
Sublime's the drag strip tonight racing snowmobiles.
Oh.
Oh, that's the reason why we don't see him on here.
That's
Yep.
what he likes to do.
Yep.
Hey, man, that's got to be a hell of a rush to be on a snowmobile and go down the drag strip.
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah, that's got to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Heck, they want $150 for the intake that's on that engine there, Funky.
The intake that's on there. What do you mean?
The intake that's on the 351 Windsor you got,
Yeah.
they got them on here for $150.
Oh yeah, I know. Who wants those though?
Me, dude, they're scrap. So
Yeah, that's what I figured I'd have to do to it is scrap it, because I got a 302 truck upper and lower here too from Black Cherry Bomb, and I put it on. I just said, let me throw it on here, $50. Nobody ever bid on it, so I'm gonna have to go scrap this thing.
Hell, if nothing else, just take the intake off your 351 and just throw it on damn Facebook Marketplace. If you can get $100, I mean, hell, take it. Or
Well, you
75
just said
even.
there's a whole bunch of them I seen on there.
Oh, okay,
people are
okay,
trying
okay.
to sell them, and nobody's buying them. Nobody wants them.
No.
they want them from scrap, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money to pay for a whole lot less scrap you're going to get.
yeah. It's,
Because you ain't getting no $150 out of it at the scrap.
And they wouldn't pay. They wouldn't pay you $150. They want
But
you to
yet,
give
no.
What's
You
up,
ain't lying
Badass
about that.
93 Stangs?
yeah, they'll be like, hey, give me $10 and we'll take it from you.
right.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot wait to go back to the drag strip.
They got the
Let me
fever,
know.
huh?
Well, I've always had the fever. I just had a car that was a piece of shit.
Let me know when you're going back up there. I'll meet you.
Hey, man, like I said, I need to friggin' my F-150 needs a little bit of maintenance, and as soon as I get that maintenance squared away, man, I'm gonna friggin' buy some more car parts for the 500 and start chopping down those friggin' numbers. I love it, dude.
Just out of-
Friggin' Palm Beach Dyno put a video out probably about a year and a half ago, right? But I just happened to watch it today, and they were at the drag strip, and they got this friggin' 1,025 horsepower Shelby GT 500, and he races the C8, but he gives the C8 to leave, and then he blows by the C8. Same thing happened to me at the drag strip. That dude in the C8 came over to the dude at Palm Beach Dyno, was like, "What the hell you have done to this thing?" Oh my god, it was freaking great, man, watching that
Who
thing
knows this guy?
pulverize that thing.
This guy's on crack.
Who's on crack?
Ford Tech Life. He said his Raptor he just bought's rough. Look at this.
His
Look at
Raptor
that
what?
rough.
He said it's got a little bit of rust.
It does?
Yeah, that's what he said in the chat.
Well, that shit looks good.
Yeah, he said it's got a little bit of rust.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to going to the track. I told the wife I want to sell a bunch of car parts, get a little drag pack for myself for the 500. And then I got to see what happens for Christmas. I'm pretty sure we're going to go to Florida for Christmas. We always do. If we go to Florida for Christmas, I'm pretty sure we'll be bringing the 500 with us. And then after that, I want to send the blower out to Joker's Performance in Illinois and get the blower ported. Damn, y'all got quiet.
Yeah. It's a blind man.
Listen,
Yeah, I was going to ask you a question, but I'm thinking if I want to ask it or not.
Who?
You? I think I'm going to ask
Me?
you anyway. Yeah,
What?
yeah, you. Have you picked up your dart block and anything from Livernore's yet?
No. And
Okay.
here's why. I really don't have anywhere to put it right now. Okay. I'm waiting till my wife goes back to work in about, 4 weeks or less. Once she goes back to work, I will actually have some spending money instead of paying for this 500. And then I'm going to rent the smallest dumpster I can. And I'm going to friggin' pretty much go through my pole barn and get rid of all the garbage in there that my in-laws left behind. And then after that, I got a fresh canvas so that Sean and I can start putting together the shop. Because like I said, I want to put together my own shop. I'm not doing it for profit. I'm doing it for working on my own cars and stuff like that and my friends. So I want to get my shop squared away. And then You know, I can get the engine home from Livernois for the notchback. I can start working on the 500, and I get a couple projects going for the channel. Because I was talking to Funky about it, and I said, you know, I don't need them big ass massive cylinder heads on the car. You know, if I just want to make 800,000 horsepower. You know, I was trying to make 2,000 horsepower before. A simple 205 valve will push that thing to friggin' 1,000 horsepower with a big enough turbo. So, if my heads are friggin' screwed up from Livernois overporting them, then what I might do is I may friggin' get rid of those for scrap, and then just pick up a good set of friggin' whatever Brodix heads or Trick Flow heads or something like that with the biggest valves I can buy off the shelf, and stuff those on the Fox body engine. I've already got all my valve train, my rockers, and all that good stuff. So, you know, rockers, lifters, push rods. I already got all that stuff. So all I really need is the a set of heads, and I can get my turbo kit back from Street Slayer, and hopefully the guy down the road from me can make my headers, and I could possibly build like an 800 horsepower Fox body. That's a little street car.
Yeah. You got AFR, I think their biggest ones are 220.
Okay. Yeah, 220 would be good.
Because they're bigger than Trick Flows, I think, go to maybe 205. I think maybe their biggest ones are 205.
Right. Yeah, but a 220 would be great. Or I mean, 250, 220. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get a 250 if I could. But we'll see what's up. Like I said,
Yeah.
I got a 76 millimeter turbo. The way it sits, it's good for 800 horse. When Mustang Mike had it, he actually called Helion, and they said they actually offer a billet wheel for that exact turbo for now to upgrade it to like today's standards. And that turbo would be good for over 1,000 horsepower. So I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I should just take everything that I already have and just stick it in the damn car. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a plan.
You know, I've already got an art car transmission with a 3500 stall. It's good for 800 horse. I got a Dart 331. It's good for 2,000 horse. If I can get a set of heads that'll flow enough air for 1,000 horse, win. I got the car. You know what I mean? So really, all I need to do is just take everything I've got and just put it together and just see what happens. You know what I mean?
All right.
And since it's not going to get caged, they probably won't let me drive it on any drag strip ever. But it'll be a fun little street car.
Oh, they'll let you make one pass, but once you run that time, they're gonna say no more. At least you'll be able to make
not
one
true.
pass.
Not true. At our drag strip on Test and Tune, you can do whatever you want. Nana nana boo boo. I literally raced the 500 in shorts and a t-shirt, dude.
Damn.
So, you know, I ran that track. I ran no ETs. I ran everything else, pour your own puddles and everything else with my notchback. And I never had a cage in that car. And I was running 1080s all day long. They never said a word to me.
Right.
And if I would have hit the car tuned right, I know I'd have went down in the low 10s.
Right.
I just had a garage tune on it. And I drove that car every day. It was a 315 Windsor, naturally aspirated. You had about a 13 to 1 and with 700 lift cam.
There you go.
Yeah. Fat Boy Fox, yeah, that's what we're saying. You got to have a 351 lower than any upper will fit it.
Right. So the problem is to find the lower. So if I see something, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
If I see something real cheap, I'll just grab it.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Broken Tool.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. It's just, and then there's, you know, which one. It doesn't matter if it's a GT40 lower 351. I got a GT40 upper here. It's the one that's Ginger's, but you know.
Are you planning on doing anything to the engine? Are you going to cam it or anything? Or
Oh yeah, yeah. I said my options are this. I could build it right now, cheaply, or take my time, save some money, throw the 306 I got sitting on a stand in the car that was going to go in it, and I could drive it around till I build this.
That sounds like a plan there. I mean, like I said, you already got an engine. That way you can be out enjoying the Ginger while you take your time and build your 351 exactly the way you want it. Then just do the swap, sell the 302. or 306.
Or I can just take the heads off Ginger's engine, throw them on that, put the cam in it, and
You can do that too.
buy a new crank. I already know what crank I'm getting.
You're gonna go with a scat bottom
No.
end. Okay.
Nope. If I
A
do it
scat
right now,
stage.
I do it cheaply.
A scat stage 2 or stage 3 is a good system. I've never had any problems out of it.
Nope, I do what's in stock. And Neo did his videos on what's in stock. He's got a really good idea. He said get a 385 crank, use the 351 rods. He goes, get rid of the 351 pistons because 351 pistons suck. And he said, throw some Fox pistons in it.
What? Stock Fox body pistons?
Mm-hmm. Or if it's not bored out already, because they said work's done to it, I can take the 306 pistons that I have that those guys put in my engine and screwed up and throw them in there. Now I got a 393.
So you're telling me the bore is the same on a 351 as it is a 302?
Yep. It's the stroke that's different.
Huh.
Just like
What's he
anytime,
say?
like the 408, the 320, the 408, it's the stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then.
Stroke it, stroke it.
Maybe later. Right now, it'd probably not be appropriate.
But I don't know. It all depends. If I open that engine up, take those heads off, and find out that thing's been bored out 30 over, well, guess what? What kind of pistons are in it?
Right.
If the pistons
What
are
did it
good,
come out of?
it came out of a truck.
It's probably, I guarantee it's probably a stock motor.
Well, he said he thinks some work might have been done to it. They don't mean anything. But
Yeah,
if
No.
it is,
kind of work.
say they did bore it out and it's 30 over. Well, what kind of pistons are they? Are they good pistons?
Right.
If they are,
Most
I
of
can
the
go.
time when they build them, they do a cheap build on them and throw it back in the vehicle and go on.
Right, which is probably what they did. If not, I can always have it bored out. And I got those pistons I got from that build. I can stuff in there.
You doing all motor?
I do have a good machine shop over here. If you need a machine shop, I do have a good one over here. So
Well, I'd take it to the place I tune my car. He's got a machine shop.
okay.
Are you going to stay all motor?
All motor for now.
Okay. I mean, do you plan to spray it or boost it later, or neither, or both, or what?
It's all money.
I know you're a supercharger fan. Am I correct?
I like superchargers better, yeah.
That's what I thought. I remember you had this discussion in a live stream before. I was pretty sure you were a more of a supercharger guy than a turbo guy.
Yeah. Turbos are fun. I mean, but they take up
I'm
so
gonna
much
say
real
this. I'm gonna say this: when you build it for your end goal the first time. Don't have to take it back apart and rebuild it again.
Yep. Yep. The only
Look
thing that's
down
gonna
the road
limit.
and say, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The only thing that will limit the amount of power that my Fox body can make will be the heads. That will be the only thing that will limit how much power that car makes. I will friggin' cram as much boost through those heads as they'll take. Because like I said, I'll have a turbo that's good for friggin' 800 horse the way it sits, and it'll be good for friggin' 1,000 with another wheel. And the bottom end's built to the hill, and the trans is good for 800 horse. So, if I could have an 800 to 1,000 horsepower Fox body that I can drive anywhere and it's streetable, I'll have to figure out what kind of management system I'll have to put in the car, because I'm sure the stock management system isn't going to hold that no more.
I'm building a 408, all naturally aspirated with a carburetor this big.
The toilet bowl.
I'm with you all day, Gary.
When I start that thing up, get out of the way, because it could suck you up in it.
The only thing
I'm with
is,
you all day on that, Gary. I love carburetors.
I was watching Justin LX 91. This was a few years ago. He had an on-3 turbo for his 302, and then he said, screw it. He went 351, put that same old on-3 turbo on his 351 that, they usually everybody buys for the 302
right.
Fox.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, that's not enough. He goes, this engine's eating every bit of that freaking turbo can give, and it needs more.
Well, yeah, if you're
So-
running a little like 60 millimeter or 62 millimeter, yeah, 351's gonna gobble that up. But you run a 76, and it'll match that 351 real nice. Because I think a 351's good for what, 800 wheel
Oh yeah.
stock casting.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, a 76 would be a really nice pair with a 351.
As I was showing earlier.
Yeah, all I'm
Here-
saying is when you build the bottom end of that 351, build it for down the road. So if you plan on boosting it way down the road, go ahead and build the bottom end for way down the road.
Well, you see,
That
Hell,
way
I
you don't,
don't- Hell, when
you
it
don't
comes
have
to
to
that,
put it back apart
Salty, I
and do
think
it again.
I think you just have to worry about the pistons at that point if he's gonna friggin' build it for boost. Because
Yeah.
I think the rods and crank will be pretty good.
Well, you got to be careful because I'm going to tell you something. You lift the lands on those pistons quicker and shit if you don't get a good
You
piston.
ain't shitting.
So I'm saying I
ain't
think the
shitting.
pistons are the weakest link in that engine.
They really are.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what Neo was saying. He goes, he said pretty much all 351 pistons suck. He
Yeah,
goes,
They do. That's where I got to get a good piston like a diamond or you know what I'm saying?
yeah, diamond pistons. Yeah.
You don't like those pistons?
Oh no, I'm just those come with a nice price tag.
No, you let me know, man. 'Cause my buddy, he's the one that makes those pistons.
Oh really?
Ruby had diamond pistons in her.
He's the guy that helped me build my 408, my notchback when I had it.
Well, then I might if Justin's Fox blows up, then he'll need some of those. If his Fox blows up, he's gonna go Dart.
Yeah,
And then-
buddy.
And then he said, I'll need diamond pistons. So I'm like, I looked them up. I'm like, holy shit. Well, if your friend makes them, well, damn.
Yeah, he's the one that he does the machine and everything on them. So
Yeah, I don't even know what intake manifold I even put on my Fox body. The intake manifold I had, I sold to my dad.
my wife's bringing me a treat. I can tell it right now because she just walked in with 2 drinks.
And the dogs are going batshit crazy.
Yeah, you can hear the dogs.
Hey, I got the opportunity to meet the Beagles, a week ago.
Oh, yeah. You guys had to make a pit stop.
Yeah. Yeah, the weekend before you came, the week before you came and hung out with us, Funky, I hooked up with Mr. Mach 1 and Kim, and we went and had dinner together, and that's when I met the dogs.
Oh, okay.
That's where we went tonight. We went to Station 54 tonight, but the owner
I
wasn't.
know
The owner
people were
wasn't-
jealous of you.
The owner wasn't there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he didn't put off a good vibe, that's for sure. Food's good, though.
Oh, they have good food. He owns that taco place across the street. I guess his parents own some huge fancy restaurant somewhere, and that's why he's
Ah.
Well, all right. I got to have to end this because I got to go to bed.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Well, hey, I'll be here all night while you're sleeping. How's that?
Funky. Have a good night,
I'll
guys.
get up at like 3:30.
Hey, Salty, why don't you go live in a couple hours?
I'm going live tomorrow, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I've already got
all
it
right,
scheduled.
fine.
Dang.
Yeah, I know you got it scheduled, but you could think outside the box.
Ah, hell, my box is gonna go put my ass in that chair, and I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
Right on, brother. Well, hey, you guys have a great night, and I guess
All right, we'll
I'll
talk to you guys soon.
catch you
All
in
right.
Salty stream tomorrow.
Ouch.
Yeah, the old man is catching up with me tonight.
Nah.
Well, Blue Gauge,
Hey,
you want to
so-
go live?
Hey, Salty, when I go live next week on Monday, I'll show you Salty the rooster.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's about the size of my
How-
fucking hand right now, but
Oh.
you get the clue.
It's all right. You got him already. That's what matters.
Yep, we already got him. My one and only
y'all-
rooster, brother.
When y'all pick up when all the little baby chicks gonna be delivered?
They were all showed up today. We got 22 of them.
Oh shit.
Yep, mostly egg layers. We got, I think, four or five ones we're gonna kill for food.
Have you already put the fence around your chicken pen and all that?
My chicken pen came with a fence built into it.
Oh, okay. Are y'all gonna put electric to that fence to keep the predators out?
Nah, shoot the 22. Send a message,
Yeah.
leave them dead in front of the coop.
Yeah, but you might be asleep when that predator comes in, and you won't have no baby chicks no more.
No, what we're gonna do
Or-
is
or talk to-
I'm gonna build a locking mechanism for the coops.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna lock
I
them
got
in at
two
night.
coops. So what I'm gonna do is they got that, the latch that goes over and flips down. I'm gonna drill a hole right through that, and then this way I can put like a some kind of locking mechanism on it so that the friggin' raccoons can't get in there.
Oh, okay. I got you. All righty, guys.
All right,
Okay.
Peace
okay,
out.
Blue's
guys.
talking about he might go live here shortly, so
There
that'll
you
be
go.
cool.
all right, man. All right, Blue, go live in a little while, brother. Peace.
All right, y'all take care. Appreciate it,
All
Funky.
right, guys. Yep. See ya
Have a good night, guys.
later.